Alright guys, actually looks like it's going to rain. So, welcome to Defending Elvis. Fans want the truth. Remember, that is our name. It's not just Defending Elvis, it's Defending Elvis Presley. Fans want the truth. When we came to the decision of calling ourselves Defending Elvis Presley, we really did, like me and Team Elvis, we didn't choose that name lightly. It went on for a while. I'm not sure how many remember it. It was a good year ago now. We had been called a few names, but Louis' World of Elvis was one of the names that I remember very well, which we still use on Instagram and TikTok. We are quite big on Instagram and TikTok, guys. Check us out, yeah? We get millions of views on Instagram and TikTok. I had a look on this channel the other day. I think we're like 15 million views. Hi Jane, hi Stacey. Around the world. So we had been, I think a few of you have heard this story a few times, but I was just a normal Elvis channel, just making lots of shorts and videos that were just showing the history of Elvis and anyone that had ever had anything to do with Elvis. So it could have been anyone. It could have been Muhammad Ali. I'm not going to answer that because it will make the phone go quiet. Can you still hear me? Stacey, can you still hear me? Can you still hear me? Ha 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 ha. Da da do. Ba ba da. I'm just gonna see if if she rings again, I'll have to quickly answer her. Well, it's sometimes. Hi, Memphis Mafia. Memphis Flash Richie. So guys, it looks like it's raining a little bit, only spitting. So when we chose the name Defending Elvis, it wasn't done lightly. We were just running a normal Elvis channel, doing shorts and Elvis videos, Elvis's history. We were discussing anything Elvis back then. I remember one of my favorites was Neil Diamond's story. I love Neil Diamond. Do any of you guys like Neil Diamond? Love on the Rocks. Richie boy, you love Neil Diamond? Come on. I love Neil Diamond, guys. Ain't no big surprise. Richie, pour me a drink and I'll tell you some lies. That's the only bit I remember. Yesterday's gone. All I need is a song. Is that it? Dum, dum, dum. Deborah's seen him. I didn't know any. Tell me the words. Does anyone know the words? I can sing them. Not much you can do when the feeling is gone. All I need is a song. Doom, 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 doom. And the jazz singer in it. Come on, guys. The Jazz Singer is like such a good film. I love that film. I haven't watched it for a while. But anyway, so all of you guys, Team Elvis, fans around the world, in the comments are telling me all the wrongdoing that has happened to Elvis. Now, I'm quite determined. So I'm just trying to see your comments. Sorry, guys. So I'm quite determined. I don't want to talk about the negative stuff. I don't want to talk about Memphis Mafia. I don't want to talk about Dr. Nick, Colonel Tom Parker, Priscilla Presley. I just wanted to carry on as I was, just play lovely little clips and songs and history, little history clips of Elvis going way back to the army years, even before that, even in Tupelo. I was quite happy to plod along like that, but the comments were coming fast and furious, guys. I was literally on my shorts. Richie boy, as your shorts take off, you may notice it. The comments, I was literally getting 100 comments a day at least. It took a while to get to that point though, yeah? Hi, Terry. So eventually I couldn't ignore the comments. It was like, did you know this happened? Did you know that happened? Did you know Priscilla did this? Did you know Priscilla was unfaithful? Did you know Priscilla ripped Elvis off on the divorce? Did you know what Priscilla did to Lisa Marie? Do you know about Scientology? The comments, I was getting so many. Then there was comments concerning selling Elvis Presley Enterprises. There was comments how Priscilla had ripped off her own daughter with Barry Siegel. I was just getting so many comments. Your vase just smashed. Joanna, your vase just smashed. What are you on about? So basically, then I was getting all the comments about the Memphis Mafia. Yeah, I really enjoyed on the Dave Hebler Live. I thought we handled that one really well. It's a few years old. What it is, I got a bit mixed up. I thought the Dave Hebler Live was recent, but then Joanne told me it's a few years old, and then I re-listened to it, and Trey from Globetrotting Trey does say this is a few years old, but then he says, but Dave Hebler is coming to the dojo, the Tiger Man dojo in Memphis soon. It's pretty obvious that Spar Guy and Billy Spar Guy and Trey are heavily involved with the dojo. Like, they really want it to be successful. I can tell they've done some great work, guys. I love the dojo, the museum they've created there. It's amazing. Obviously there's mixed views about the ambulance, but I still think it's amazing. Please go there. Please go there if you can. Yeah, I know, I need a haircut. Anyway, what was I saying? So I'm listening to these comments. So I did mention it to my brother and my wife about, look, I'm getting all these comments that are trashing the Memphis Mafia, that are trashing Priscilla, that are saying about all the wrongdoing. What do? I don't know what to say. So at first I was ignoring it. Eventually I started trying to read the comments. There were so many, I was getting thousands. The Elvis fans really were screaming out to defend Elvis, yeah? And Lisa. So eventually I started reading them, trying to understand them. So I said to my wife and my twin brother, pink house, where's there a pink house? I must have walked past it, Joanne. I said to my wife and brother, I said, I'm gonna have to start learning about all this wrongdoing. And I remember one of the first things that I learned about was Barry Siegel, his partnership with Priscilla when he was acting as Lisa Marie's manager, and he invested all her money in this American Idol thing. So I started learning all about that. Just for an opinion, for entertainment purposes, he completely ripped off Lisa Marie, and allegedly Priscilla helped him. Allegedly, not a fact, just a discussion. So let me just go. So basically what happened was, then I started learning about Elvis Presley Enterprises, yeah, about how it got sold off, 85% of it, and who was involved with it. So we've got Bob Silliman, the billionaire. I've always wondered how much of an involvement Priscilla had in the sale of the 85% of Elvis Presley Enterprises. I've always wondered why Lisa allowed it to happen, because she did have to allow it to happen. So I started learning about that. Then I found out that the Gracelands had been rented. So even though Riley Q now owns it, it is rented. it is rented to Elvis Presley Enterprises, and Elvis Presley Enterprises run Gracelands. They obviously the living museum side of things. So I started thinking, how did that happen? How did that happen, guys? Right, so hang on a minute. So I started, sorry, going upside down. So I started thinking, you know, how aware, you know, because Lisa Marie Presley wasn't really a businesswoman, was she? She was an artist, a singer, a songwriter, a brilliant mother. I wouldn't say that she was a businesswoman. So I started thinking, how did that happen? So eventually, I did start to understand that there had been some serious wrongdoing to Elvis and to Lisa by people that were close. People that were close. Yeah, I agree, Frederick. Should have been 51%. I started to understand that really Elvis had been ripped off. Lisa Marie had been ripped off. Ultimately, that does affect Riley, Q, and the twins, Finley and Harper. So what I started doing with the comments, instead of ignoring them, I started really reading the comments. I was getting thousands. They're all still there, guys. You go and have a look on my shorts and you will see comments that you really learn from. You really learn from the comments. You're talking thousands of comments. Go onto my YouTube channel, go onto the shorts. There are thousands of comments, yeah? And you read those shorts for a couple of hours and you'll learn a lot fast about the wrongdoing towards towards Elvis and Lisa Marie. Oh, I love it, I love it. I love learning. I always read every comment. Some of the comments I get, guys, are unbelievable. Seriously, I have the best comments from people. Really thought out, researched, quite complex comments. So eventually I started posting on the comments. I started just saying, let me just let Ella go a minute. Right, Ella, come here. Ella, you gonna say hello? Ella, come on. You feeling better today, Ella? You feeling better? You feeling better? Come on, say hello to Team Elvis. She's slightly better today, I think. I think she's slightly better today. Do you ever think, Louis, that Lisa didn't want what? And let me just let these people go past me. I'll go over here. Come on. Didn't catch the end of that message, Joanne. So I started commenting, replying to the comments. At first, I was just saying, I understand. So then I was doing the live streams with you guys, Team Elvis. You had grown. The live streams were growing. Every week, we were increasing in numbers, which was I was amazed by, guys. And you know the live streams happen by accident. The live streams happen by accident. Only because I had to repair my classic car. I had to build the engine on my classic car, classic van. Come on. Ella, come on. So, look, we're in the dark here. So I did one live stream, and at first I was doing the live streams to nobody, to literally nobody, but then it kept growing and growing and growing, and so I started saying to you guys, there was quite a few of us, we were quite familiar with each other. So I started saying to you guys, we need to start discussing all these comments we're getting. So I started doing some research, more and more and more. And I did get a good sense of what was going on. So then I was talking to Team Elvis. I was saying to Team Elvis, should we think about changing the name? Should we think about changing the name of our channel? Instead, I'm trying to remember what it was called. I think it was called Elvis Daily Planet. I think we eventually became Elvis Daily Planet. So then I started speaking to a few of you guys, and so come on, what are we going to call it? What are we going to call it? A few of you were there. I think Linda, Deborah. There was a few of you making suggestions. I can't remember who was the one that chose the name. It could have been Linda. Someone said the word defending, and I just thought, yeah, defending Elvis Presley. But that wasn't enough for me. I wanted to make a point that what we're trying to do is find the truth. We're trying to get to the truth. Elvis Presley, defending Elvis Presley, fans want the truth. All right, where's Ella? Come on. Look at her, she's already tired, look at her. Come on, look at her, here she comes. And there we go. Defending Elvis Presley, fans want the truth. We get to the name. So that means all of a sudden I have to change my topics. So instead of just doing cute little videos concerning the history of Elvis and everything that Elvis has done, whether it be songs or movies or history or the Army years or the Vegas years or the 68 comeback or all the different art to change. Yeah, we froze for a bit, guys, don't worry. I'm used to it. So there we are. So then we start digging out all the topics about the marriage, the divorce, the Scientology, the things that happened to Lisa, Priscilla's unfaithfulness, you know, and on and on and on and on. And here we are, defending Elvis Presley. We become defending Elvis Presley. Little did I know that the main people that were against defending Elvis, here she comes. The main people that were against defending Elvis were Elvis fans. Who'd have thought it? The main people that we were getting backlash from, yeah, we started talking about all the untruths, Deborah. The main people we were getting backlash from was Elvis fans. Now, doesn't that make you wonder, guys, why Elvis fans, they don't want the Memphis Mafia book, Elvis, What Happened. They don't want to talk about it. Obviously, we know about the book. So you've got Red West, Sunny West, Dave Hebler. We did a live stream on it today, didn't we? Hi, Anne, how are you? You'll be surprised how many Elvis people say, well, you know, the way Red West, Sunny West, Dave Hebler were treated is out of order, yeah? You get it, guys? I will be told off regularly by Elvis fans for talking about the book Elvis, What Happened, saying that Vernon unfairly sacked them, Elvis unfairly treated them, and they feel sorry for Red West, Sunny West, Dave Hebler. I'll never understand it. I'll never understand an Elvis fan defending the book Elvis, What Happened. I'll just never get it. It doesn't fit in my brain. They betrayed him. It was his friend. They were friends. Elvis was good to them. You get it, guys? Yeah, Richie boy, you need to do a live stream, mate. What do you mean when you get more confident? Just do it. Everyone knows you. Richie boy, everyone knows you. Just do it, mate. It's fine. It's easier than you think. You get used to it after about 3 times. You'll be good, mate. You'll be good. Remember, I helped that other YouTube channel, didn't I, to do a live stream. But actually, no, he didn't really. Oh, actually, no, that's slightly. I encouraged him to do it, but then he didn't like doing it. Yeah. Let's have a look. Hi, Terry, Elvis History. I'm always amazed when people defend Priscilla. Seriously. You go on my Defending Elvis Facebook page. Emma, it's not hard. You go on my Defending Elvis Facebook page, you get loads of people supporting Priscilla. It's unbelievable. They literally believe all the bullshit. The Priscilla fans have been completely brainwashed. They completely believe the fake book, Elvis and Me, from 1985. All of the bits of information that are released by Priscilla, there's lots of stuff every week. Everyone believes it. Everyone believes it. It's like crazy. He's the love of my life, all that stuff. It's like, I want to be buried with my husband. Hello? Wake up, smell the coffee. I always say this, guys, I don't hate Priscilla, but I do expose her wrongdoing to Elvis. Priscilla, if you ever watch my show, I don't hate you, but you need to apologize and admit your wrongdoing to poor Elvis Presley. So a couple of you mentioned about doing lives. It ain't hard, guys. It ain't hard. What happens is, when you do them at first, Richie boy, this is for you. When you do them at first, you're quite self-conscious, yeah? How you look, your hair and all the rest of it. But after a while, you don't care. After a while, you just think, I'll just be myself. That's the way I talk to you guys now is no different than how I talk to my wife and my kids. I just be myself. If you try and put on an act, people can tell. People can tell. So in the end, you just gotta be yourself. That's my advice with live streams. So here she comes. Well, I think I'm tiring her out a bit. So today's topic, we did do the book Elvis, What Happened. Now I'm thinking of reading some of that book. I don't want to upset anyone, but I thought we could read a few bits of it, get a feel for it. What do you reckon, guys? Yeah, come on. Elvis history. Who told you to go live? Come on, who told you to put yourself in your videos? Please tell everyone. I love helping channels. I love helping channels. Love it. I always get it never works out for me. Yeah, I know, Martha, but at least we try. Yeah, I know, Terry, I have tried to help so many channels, yeah? And I do it just from the goodness of my heart, and then they turn on me. Terry, they turn on me. I'll never get it. I will never get it. Yeah, I'm not asking you guys to forgive her. I'm saying I would love it if she said sorry. I would love it if she showed regrets. How you guys feel about Priscilla and what you want to do is completely your choice, yeah? I do understand that many of you are very upset with her, yeah? But, I'm a Christian man. I'm a forgiving man. I'm a Christian man. I'm a forgiving man. I don't hate anybody. When Riley has a movie or a TV show, it'll get more coverage. Frederick, is something new coming with Riley Q? Let me know, my friend. Somebody messaged me about Riley the other day. I think it was Chris. And he said to me, oh, there's a video of Riley Q spelling out her plans for the future of Graceland. I don't think that video exists. I think what has happened is other people have put little things together, clips together, and about Riley Q's future plans for Graceland. But I don't think she's made that video yet. Yeah, they've cleared it out, guys. This section here has been all cleared out. You can see all the mud. See all the mud all the way along? It's all being cleared out. But it's still lovely along here, mind. I'm having lamb ribs and pork ribs tonight, guys. Lamb ribs and pork ribs. Exactly. Forgiving doesn't mean you excuse her actions. Look, guys, we have to be kind-hearted. We can't be full of hate. She doesn't know how to show emotion. Well, Karen, do you know what? I bet you her grandkids wouldn't agree with you. I bet, so even today, right, Frederick, did you notice that, I think it was Finley made a comment about her grandmother today. Did you see it? Frederick, it was concerning some kind of boot camp that Priscilla's doing. Do you know about that? This is for Frederick. Do you know about that? I'm sure it was today. It was either Riley or Finley. She mentioned something about my grandmother's doing boot camp. Yeah, oh, Deborah, I know she did. I know she did, Deborah. Remember, I run Defending Elvis. I know exactly what she did. Elvis history, what time zone are you going to do your live stream? Hi, Ann Anderson. Right, we're heading back. Come on. Lisa was only dollars to Priscilla. Do you know, how do I comment to something like that? Right. Now remember, I am very unhappy. Right, let me read Frederick's comment. Frederick, it jumped up. Frederick, did you see this comment from Riley concerning the boot camp? Frederick, can you answer that? I'll look for Frederick's comment. I'm getting a lot of comments, guys. They're flying by. The hate is coming out. The hate for Priscilla is coming out from Karen and Deborah. I get it, guys. I get it. Right, so Frederick, today